PS Bros Podcast episode. Blah, 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 blah. Since we have no structure. Kirby, Isaiah, Terrell. For the July episode. Welcome. You might be wondering where the rest of the guys are. And my answer to you is, good question. I don't know, to be fair. Bob died, I think. Again. And then Josh also died again. And Joe's is moving to the middle of nowhere off grid. Joey probably slipped on a stick of butter.
He overdosed on butter.
On his way here tonight. And Punky probably tried to lift too heavy and got stuck under the bar. So, moment of silence for Punky for trying to hit a rep that he couldn't hit.
I'll pour a drink out for him.
Big dog. No, dead. Crazy. Got this baby or no? Okay, Isaiah, are you there? All right, it's just me and you, Terrell. 2-man squad. Oh, look, Punky's alive. He was able to get the rep up after all.
Die.
Hello.
Punky didn't die.
What up? Punky got the rep up, ladies and gentlemen. He did not die.
Gents, I officially did it.
Did what? You made a baby?
I bought a PlayStation.
Damn, you did really?
PlayStation 3.
Oh.
Yeah, I ain't buying a PS5. Fuck that.
Did you hear that they're making a PS6 before any of the PS customers are buying a PS5? That's crazy.
Well, I strictly got this PlayStation so I can play the Sly Cooper games again.
Ooh.
You didn't.
Yeah, classic.
Why didn't you just buy an emulator for your PC and run it there?
Because it's not the same.
Okay.
I remember playing it on PlayStation 2 and 3. Dude, it's nostalgic. It's part of my history.
That's fair. If you just wanted to feel nostalgia, I would have let you borrow my stuff. So that way you could itch the scratch that's on your back and then.
Well, there's a couple games on PlayStation that I want to get again.
Fair enough.
And plus, I'm on a mission to get every game console.
Hell yeah. That means at some point you got to get a PS5.
I'll get a PS5 whenever it's ancient.
It'll be retro. Just kidding.
Yeah, that's what I heard on the news. Not the news, but on TikTok when because Xbox is going to PC, and they were complaining about it. They're I don't know why they're doing this. And they're saying the PS5 just recently came out, and now they're already getting ready for the PS6, and not even half of the customers that bought PS4, I think that they're saying 85% of customers were we haven't even got the PS5 yet, and now you're making a new console?
It's mine. Unless she
Crazy.
It was in the
I don't
fridge
know.
and it's really good.
I think
You could try some.
I would save my money for the handheld Xbox and PS.
Oh, there's a white top hat in Rocket League. I'm buying it.
Yeah. What? Uh-huh.
Get off the podcast. You guys record every Sunday.
So are you guys pumped for this Fortnite sesh at the end of this?
I don't even know if mine's downloaded yet.
I don't even know what we're doing anymore because it was Fortnite until about earlier today when Isaiah said, I'm going to buy a server for Minecraft. And then I think he died. He literally is in here, but
probably. So you know what that means? Fortnite.
All right, let me go download it while the podcast is running.
I don't know. I don't know if mine's downloaded or not. It started, but I don't know if it's finished.
Why is my thing?
I'll play Rocket League.
I don't have Rocket League. I deleted it. I told you this.
Yeah, Terrell, he said it earlier today.
I'll play Rocket League with Punky.
We're here to play games together, dude.
I know. This is the one night that we don't have a Joe's bitching about not playing Call of Duty. So, like, let's take advantage and play something that Joe's wouldn't want to play.
I'll play Rocket League.
Joe's would want to play Rocket League. He just wouldn't want to play it with Isaiah. And honestly,
Isaiah's not even here.
I know. Where the fuck did he go?
I like how, you know what? I'm just gonna address it because we said we would. I like how this guy was complaining that we don't have the content, and he doesn't bring the content. That he literally said in the group chat like 3 to 4 hours ago or earlier today, and he was like, "I have stuff that we can talk about. We should save that for the podcast." And CJ Ray said the same thing, and he's not here.
Yeah, that's the most frustrating bit about it. Everyone complains about it, but no one actually tries to solve the problem.
Come on, Isaiah. Come on, you gotta connect. You gotta connect. All I hear is,
This guy is either...
come on, connect. You gotta.
There we go.
This guy's got to have the hardest time picking up a headset right now. I don't know what his
I know,
issue is.
dude.
He only has one arm.
Hey, bud, what's the play for tonight? Because he changed the plan on us
bud.
all.
Connect
Isaiah.
and decide to be quiet.
Who?
That was a question
You
for you,
motherfucker.
motherfucker.
In regarding.
Are you kidding, right?
Oh my god.
Yes.
What we are playing tonight
Oh, Minecraft.
using droidcam.app.
Oh,
What's
hold
funny
on.
is I don't even know, like, cause you guys told me to get Fortnite. Then I was like, okay, I'll download it.
I know. Why the fuck you going and changing shit, Isaiah?
Then like now you guys are saying Minecraft, and I don't even know if my Minecraft is updated. I know Corey updated it, but now like I heard there's like a newer update. Now I'm like, crap.
No, the plan was Fortnite until about earlier today when he was talking to Joe's about Minecraft and then said, you should make a server with scary mods. And Joe said, I'm not paying for another server that we're only going to play for a week. And Isaiah said, I'll pay for it. We'll play it tonight. And J-Ray said, hell yeah. And nobody else said anything.
I was all for
Hell
Fortnite.
yeah.
And in my head, I was like, pretty sure it's Fortnite. I mean,
Yeah, I'm playing fucking Fortnite. I don't give a shit.
I'll play.
I'll play Call of Duty to earn more rank.
brother, you don't have to subject yourself to that shit tonight. You can literally.
I've been on a roll, okay?
we're
I know
free.
I know I'm not good when I play with you guys, but lately I've been on a roll by myself.
Yeah, because you're getting matched.
Maybe-
You're getting matched with fucking
Maybe,
players
yeah, I
of your
was just saying
skill
maybe
level.
it's just because I'm just being mad.
Yeah, you're getting matched with people of your skill
people
base.
who equally suck as me. Oh yeah.
It's not that
Bunch
you
of
suck, it's just that we have significantly more time in the game.
I know.
You want to know how much significance? I'll tell you.
No, I don't want to.
In Call of Duty, I have amassed 1,026 hours.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what I got. Let me see.
I don't know if that's like just Black Ops 6 or the entirety of Call of Duty together for the last 3 years.
This Monster lemonade doesn't taste right.
Pour it out for the homies.
I did pour it out. It's all over my shoe. I poured it out for Punky.
128 hours.
Because when you said Punky died due to the weightlifting thing, I was like, uh-oh, pour one out. I poured it out. Now it's all over my shoe. Maybe it just tastes as bad because Punky joined, and like, Death was like, nope.
That hurts.
He's blaming you. Yeah.
Well, we came up with stories that you died, and I actually poured out the drink for you, but then you logged on, and I was like, oh, he's here. Never mind.
How the fuck do I view my hours on Battle.net?
I had to reinstall my Discord on my Xbox, so if I do join you guys, I don't know if it's gonna work or not.
Do that again?
I had to redo my Discord on my Xbox because I completely restarted my Xbox. So hopefully it works because no one helped me yesterday. So I was like, oh, okay.
Well, I don't get on those days. I thought Isaiah would have been on. to help
I know
you.
you know. I was hoping like at least like someone out of the group would say something.
Well, Punky don't know shit unless you tag him. He doesn't open the chat unless you say @Punky.
Yeah.
I was hoping for like a J-Ray or like an Isaiah, but Isaiah didn't say anything either. Like anyway, like always. So then like right when I got off the Xbox and I looked at my Discord, Joe's was on, and I was like, this guy didn't even bother to be like, oh, I'm on, but never. I was just like, you know what, we'll just do a trial and error for today. Mr. Trash Can. That's how life's going.
And that's crazy. Isaiah was playing repo and golf it earlier. That's about all I got for him. I can't find him playing anything yesterday, so I can't say for certain he got on anything. Oh, just kidding.
He was on.
He played Rocket
Yeah.
League yesterday. He's on a 9-day streak. So he's been on every day for the last 9 days. Isaiah could have
And he
helped you.
kept that. I know.
What is happening? Why is his camera shaking? What is going on? Is he
I
adjusting
believe
it?
he.
Or is he in an earthquake?
Wiggle that ass like a shaker, like Jello.
No, seriously. No,
earthquake.
seriously.
What is this guy doing?
What's going on right now?
Little John
Meteors!
and
It's meteors!
um,
Oh, skeet, motherfucker.
I don't think you can say that. I don't. They blur that out. I don't think you can say that, Corey.
I can say what I want. What are they
I don't
gonna
think
do?
you can say ski anymore. I think that's a cancel thing now.
Who gives a shit? I'm not gonna apologize for anything I said or anything I'm gonna say in the
That'd be
future.
fun. That'd be funny if that actually gets us kicked off Twitch. That'd be
No,
funny.
here's the thing, okay? If people want to make drama about you, they can literally just go click off and find someone else to bug. Like it's not gonna bother
True.
us.
True.
If you don't like our content, it's not for you. Simple as that.
We've said the N word 3 times, I believe, 3 or 4. I think it was 3. I've said the FG
Give me that.
word.
Give me that.
I think 2 times. Punky has shown a gun on stream.
Sure have.
Where is it?
We've shown J Ray's nipples and stomach.
Where did you put it?
Rose has shown his ass, or I think that was Bob. It might have been both. I'm pretty sure we've said the word retard a lot too.
Joe's showing his booty cheeks.
I think we've called Isaiah's arm retarded. I don't know how many times.
Isaiah, you keep muting yourself and you need to stop doing that shit.
Fudge.
Because you, without fail, will forget.
Oh man.
I did forget. I was gonna say you're technically correct.
And, I think we've exposed Josh on his real job. Like I don't know how
Yes,
many
we have.
times, but we haven't been kicked off yet, and he hasn't gotten in trouble, so that's a good thing. Maybe I think the only reason why we don't get in trouble is because we're literally named the BS Bros, and they're like, I think they kind of live up to their name, and I believe so too. While Corey's dealing with his kid, how's your guys' day going or week? Is that
Let
what
me
you said?
tell you how this week went.
Ooh.
Isaiah knows exactly what I'm getting into right now. So, it wasn't today, but earlier this week, Isaiah was trying to pull the truck out at work. Valve stuck off the truck kind of far. So it wasn't entirely Isaiah's fault because we have been trying to get it fixed, but neglect from higher ups.
I make them.
Isaiah hit one of our other trucks, and it ripped that valve off of the tank of the truck he was driving, which was full of waste.
Oh no!
It put a hole in the side of the tank and dumped all that waste on the ground.
Damn, that's nuts.
Does it spew out like when you accidentally puncture a hole in a soda can?
Yep.
Ew.
Yeah. So we
Because there's no
spent
pressure.
almost that entire morning cleaning shit up.
Literally.
So that's how that went.
Just realizes that he can join
Yeah.
us with his phone, right? Like J Ray. Like, do they know that they can join on their phone?
Joe's, I don't know, has a stable connection. I know he says he had a connection. I don't know how stable it is. He's in the middle of nowhere.
That sucks, Punky. By the way, I beat Punky at darts. That was cool.
Yep, that did happen.
Oh.
Perfect score too. All I needed was 43, and my 3 shots went up to 43. Boom.
Wow. Over and done. Over and done.
Then I got conquered by Joe's brother, and I was like, well, I guess I was just a one-hit wonder.
Okay. Gee.
Joe said, finally justice. And I go, justice for what? And then he just pointed to his attachment. And I go, you realize it just says attachment unavailable? We don't know what attachment it is, right? And yeah, so. Who is in Sons of the Forest? Isaiah? We're recording a podcast, sir. Discord ratted you out. You've been playing it for the last 24 minutes.
Where you know,
But
I
it's
don't even
not
know.
on my desktop.
It doesn't matter if it's not on your desktop. It's open, and therefore it's a temptation, and it's a
But,
distraction.
but Steam isn't even open.
Holding you accountable, Isaiah, since you were complaining.
Listen,
about
motherfucker.
the
You and John,
I'm
you
just
and
saying
John
what's on
both
my
were
side.
complaining about some shit. I'm fucking calling everyone out on their stuff. I'm over it.
I just want to rage bait John so much.
No, that's what pisses me off about John. Is he sits there and talks so much shit about us and all the shit we need to do to fix it, and then doesn't show up to his own podcast to fix the things to address and fix the issues that he has brought up to me. That led him to a 1-star. The fact that he even thought it was okay to give a 1-star review, period, was the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. I gave our own podcast a 1-star. You're fucking stupid.
By the way, I would like to apologize because obviously Joe's doesn't fucking believe me. I did not 1-star both podcasts like Jerry did.
No, I know. I reached out to him on the side and I said, I know it's for sure. So let me tell you what I know, okay? Based off mathematics, I could tell there were 2 5-star reviews and 2 1-star reviews on my other podcast. My wife and I are the 2 1-star reviews or 5-star reviews, which tells me the other 2 1-star reviews were other people. So I get what you're saying, Terrell. Your whole thing was, it could be anybody in the world. But let me tell you, I can tell you it was someone from this fucking podcast who's not owning up to it, and I know why. Looking at our reviews before Joe's and I put in, Joe's put in a 5-star review on our own podcast, and Maddie put a 5-star review on our podcast was rated the same. Now, J Ray already admitted to being the 1-star. And at the time, because I was pissed off at J Ray for giving my other podcast a 1-star, I gave our own podcast a 1-star. It's since been changed to a 5-star. It's fixed. But at the time, I gave it a 1-star. So I knew who the 2 1-stars were. And I knew Joe's and my wife were the 2 5-stars. But there was a third 5-star. Which tells me that the same person that voted 1 star on our podcast voted 5-star on, or voted the same person that put 1 star on my wife and I's podcast, put 5 stars on our podcast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So somebody deliberately tried to sabotage the ratings in the first place by going 1 star on mine other podcast and 5 stars on this one. That's how I was able to connect the dots and say I'm pretty certain that the person who did it is somebody who was on this podcast. That's my clue behind it. I have no way to identify that for sure. I'm looking into figuring out how I can identify who's rating what, because there's a way to do it. You can look at who rated what on your podcast. I just have to fucking find out how to do it. So, if someone don't fess up to who the fuck did it, I will find it out and I will fucking you get your ass ripped live on the podcast. I'll do it.
I haven't had Spotify since 2012.
And you I believe we're down to, I think Joe said it's between, we're almost certain it's not Punky and Josh. Like, that's pretty given. Punky
I think he said Bob and Isaiah.
Punky don't give a shit enough to rate anything ever. And
Yeah,
Josh
for real.
and Josh is Josh. The only two people that I could see jumping to J-Ray's aid would be Isaiah, just to jump on with J-Ray and rage bait everybody, or Bob, who just wants to see chaos and would do it anyway.
Was this within the span of the time I was gone for a while?
Isaiah, this was the Spotify rating. Have you rated our podcast on Spotify?
Dude, I haven't listened to our podcast in a shit while.
Well, you should listen to it and catch up because you have missed quite a bit.
Last episode, I remember.
But you also dodged the question. The question was, have you rated our podcast on Spotify?
Yes.
What did you rate it?
A 5.
When did you rate it?
Probably like the first couple weeks we had it.
Okay. So the other possibility is that Isaiah is the 5-star rating on ours, and he has nothing to do with the 1-star rating on the other podcast. Because I also know that J-Ray made multiple fucking accounts. So I'm almost certain that if J-Ray really wanted to bomb him, he could put like 2 or 3 accounts down for 1-star reviews. I don't know for certain.
Yeah.
So there's a high chance that it's somebody else in the world. I don't know.
You can't see it.
I figured, well, not right now. I'll figure it out at some point. But I figured if J-Ray did it, and then J-Ray said he did it, that somebody else would be like, oh, I'll jump on that bandwagon too. And then it became like a whole bandwagon thing.
But it never did.
J-Ray's other point pissed me off. There's 8 guys on this podcast. We only have 5 reviews. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. If some people don't want to review, they don't have to review. But don't sit there and tank your own podcast. That's ridiculous.
That made me so mad when he said that. He's like, I gave our podcast a 1-star too. Well, you downfalling it, just dragging it.
Oh, yeah. Trust me, buddy. Trust me. I talked to Joe's and Josh on fucking Wednesday when we were playing ranked, and they all felt the same way. They're like, that was literally the dumbest thing I've ever heard anyone say ever. Like, I get you have issues with the podcast. Address them. Don't fucking sit there and tank our rating just so you can get your point across.
I hate his excuses on the group chat too. They're just, I didn't want to bring them up because I thought we were going to chat. How are we going to change if you don't bring it up?
Yeah, that was frustrating
and he's not even here today to address it like he said he was.
I wonder if he plays out those scenarios in his head and then he reacts to it in real life.
I guess so.
I like what Josiah said about the between me and him when I was just picking on him. Like, he enables all this
I'll be right there.
just to cause unnecessary drama for himself when he should exactly know that I'm just picking on him. But he digs the hole deeper to where I can just be like, I'm just going to keep replying because it's funny to me. And I know it gets annoying for most of you guys in the group chat, but the fact that he just puts the he adds more, I guess you can say, like gasoline to the fire that doesn't need to be
More
lit up
fuel
that
to the
fast.
flame.
Yeah, and like I'm just like, dude, like calm down. Like this is our friend group chat. Like I know I pick on Isaiah a lot recently, but it's just because I give people shit that's just like I know it's unnecessary, but like I'm just like I think it's funny because like see I can give shit to Isaiah because I'm like, oh, he's been gone for so long,
Oh yeah,
and
understandable.
now you're complaining about the podcast too. So I thought, hey, I might as well drag his name with J Ray. But see, what's funny is you play it off so good too, where you're just like, well, we can do it like that, and I'm just like, I was like, well, Isaiah's been showing up lately. I can't give him shit. But J Ray, on the other hand, just it's just funny.
Speak of the devil. Speak of.
Oh my god! And
As soon
where's
as you
Corey?
said his name, he appears. The
Where's Corey?
compster.
Where's Corey?
The copper.
I
The
was
copper
sleeping good. Oh my gosh.
Were you sleeping heavily, guy?
Yeah, like my phone literally fell. There we go. Okay, my phone literally fell under my bed.
Corey, come back!
Oh man, I was sleeping great. And I look at the
Corey,
time, I see 10:30. The podcast started 21 minutes ago. I was like, ah! Hold up.
Corey, I need
Yo,
you.
yo,
I can't
Joey,
defend myself on this one. Corey,
Joey,
I need you.
Yo.
Joey.
Actually,
Corey gets
no, I
back.
don't need Corey for this. Hey,
When Corey
Jared.
gets. Rage bait Corey when he gets back, Joey.
No, Jared. I'm pissed off at you too. Jared, you know what? For the next 30 minutes, run this damn podcast. I dare you.
Why, what did this man do? Has he not shown up at all?
No, because no, he's been here, but I'm complaining the fact that you downgraded our podcast and you're complaining about the podcast. So I want you to run it now. Let's make this the J-Ray show for the next like 10 to 30
It's
minutes.
the
How long?
J-Ray
It's
show.
the J-Ray show, ladies and gentlemen, since he wants to complain about the podcast.
Hell
Ladies
yes,
and
I am
gentlemen,
your host,
your
Joey.
host for
Welcome.
today.
I'm your host, Joey. Welcome to the BS Bros podcast for $100,000. Right? Think about this: $100,000 per each back shot. How many you taking?
Jesus Christ, for taking the host away from him. God damn it. He comes up with the most most
I
gayest
ain't
topic right
taking.
now.
I'm not taking.
You're not 100,000 per
Nah.
back shot. Like
No,
you can get
I don't even think
you.
Punky would do that.
Yeah, nah.
Nah, I'll just pay the bills a little longer. That ain't worth it.
I'm just saying, I'm breaking the bank. I'm putting the
What?
U.S. in debt.
Dude, it questions me every single day whether you or Isaiah are gay because Isaiah brought up the whole like shit thing like a couple months in season 1. Now I'm about to say I think in season 2 J Ray might be the new gay guy in the group.
J-Ray.
I'm just saying, I'm
Saucy
always wearing
devil.
boot bands. I'm always wearing boot bands, so it's not gay if you're wearing boot bands.
No,
Yeah, but you got the banana hammock going on though.
True.
I
The
don't.
banana ham.
Now I'm
he didn't
more
say no homo
confused.
after his statement either.
Yeah, you have bad track record, no homo.
Keep your socks on.
Keep your shoes on.
Keep your pants on.
Mm-mm. The Crocs stay on during sex, my man. They stay
No.
on.
Honey, it's time. I put them in sport mode.
Oh God, no.
Hell yeah! I'm putting them in all-wheel drive. We getting nasty.
Actually, speaking about this, do you think that's what Bob says to his girlfriend? Let's put it in all-wheel drive.
Oh God!
No, he says release the brake. It'll make it more risky.
It's only 1 horsepower.
It's only one horse. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. I
Alright.
really do like as much as we pick on Bob, I really do hope his relationship with this girl's cool because I mean he already did accept the fact that she's in a wheelchair. So I hope things are okay. I don't know. I know he's gone, but I want to know why he's gone. But I'm pretty sure it's classified.
Classified. It's
Oh
He
yeah,
classified.
could
he
be.
might be busy with something, but he hasn't said anything all
It's
week
either
though.
it's either he's in LA or he's in Iran.
Yeah, there's no in between. There's really no in between with it.
Cause
Especially, I think he's been
I
avoiding
mean,
us because of the fantasy. Because he auto drafted in fantasy, so I think he's dreading.
he's
He
like,
honored.
I bet you when he was ready to draft everything, like whatever thing, what do you call it? Is it called a platoon? Is it platoon? No, whatever
Yeah, he gets
base
it.
he's at. Would it be a platoon? Would it be a platoon? Like, I don't know. I'm asking the military guys in here.
What
I
exactly do
believe
you
it's
want to know?
platoon. But I bet you, like Bob was ready
Platoon
in his
unit.
room, ready to draft his picks. Then out of nowhere, that alarm went off, and he was like,
Damn it!
told him to grab his bags and grab his uniform, and probably just went to either LA or Iran.
And go to town.
They're like, you need to get ready. You're getting deployed somewhere.
Bob had to get called to the chow hall because another
Oh,
refrigerator went down.
so I've been watching plug. I've been watching Narrator. I don't know if you guys know Narrator from The Voice and Nico Ortiz. I've been watching their like military stuff because I think Nico served the army and Markiplier or not Markiplier.
Yeah,
Narrator did
Markiplier.
Narrator did the Marines, and they always I've always watched their like the how the military like any branch like Air Force, Marines, Navy, how like they release videos of like their training, and I always love it when I see like their videos because they always like talk mad shit about like certain ones. So like the Air Force, of course, everyone makes fun of that one, and it's just hilarious. But it makes me think like, man, if I was like Bob, if I was like J Ray, if I was like Punky, I wish I could join like something like that because I actually do want to like serve. But the problem is I'm a diabetic. So I'm a liable person. Even if I do get my blood sugars like controlled, that's the other thing. If I do get that controlled, here's the thing. Low blood sugar would be a problem. That means
Yes.
whoever's in my squad has to like carry like Jolly Ranchers in their bags. Like hey guys, you guys got Pharrell on your squad, so everyone fill up on some Jolly Ranchers. And I'm just
Just
like, I'm
imagine.
sorry guys. I'm
Just
sorry.
imagine being in a foxhole and you just hear just crunching and you hear like a candy bag opening up. Sorry guys, I need some gummy
Sorry.
bears.
Sorry. I say this like if World War III ever happened, I want to choose my squad, and I would choose, of course, this like our podcast squad, like our best friend squad, because I think we would survive a lot more because we know each other instead of just being put in random like ranks. I'd be like, no, I want to go with my friends because I believe if like even if one of us got a shot, we'd be like, oh my god, we gotta get him in, and like we would just like drag, like we wouldn't even hesitate because of how much of a bond that we have with each other.
The bonds. It's like glucose. We're not gluten free.
And like I would literally just name like they're like, well, what's your platoon going to be named?
Taco
BS,
Bell.
BS, just BS. Why? We have a podcast together, so
Yeah, the BS War
BS.
Squad, you know us.
The
um,
BS.
we'll be recording our podcast while we're in war.
Yeah. Hey, they're not the Geneva. It's not the Geneva Convention. The Geneva Suggestion.
we're
The
we're,
suggestion.
we're gonna be like those. We're gonna be like those. I don't know if you guys seen them. The AI like gorilla or the AI Bigfoots or
Dude,
like
I just
whatever.
dropped it. I just dropped it in
We're
Rebirth.
gonna be like that, but in real life, we just dropped in on Iran, and we're going to go to the new the uranium hall to take it over.
Oh man.
I just feel I don't know. This is the honestly. I know I said I was in a downer mood, but like things got resolved today, and I'm kind of just mellow now. So, but it's eh.
Eh. Eh. All right. Host J Ray.
Yes.
Take it
Corey had
away.
to do-
It is
I
me.
forgot it's the J Ray show.
I
The J
begin.
Ray Show. The J Ray Show.
Restarted. My name is Joey. Welcome to the BS Bros podcast.
Change everything you can.
I
Change it
was the
now.
first guy to give this place and another place their first 1-star review. And I got shafted for it all week. There's
That's
nothing.
dumb. I thought that was
I'm
really
just
dumb
saying.
though. Why would
I'm
you
just
do that?
saying. It's a joke. It was a
I understand
joke.
it was a joke, but like when I tried searching us up on like YouTube, like I guess like Spot, of course, like we have to link our of course you have to link everything together, right?
Yeah,
So
you
like
did.
when I looked this up, I was like, damn, we're underneath the other BS Bros, which is like the one that we named ourselves away from. And I was like, wow, Jerry really fucked this one.
I mean, he could change
Hey.
it and it'll go back to normal.
It's because of Josiah. He's like, you're fake. And I'm like, okay, I'm not changing it now because you're saying that.
I think
I
we lost
told you
Corey.
where my stance was. Hashtag first. I am
So
hashtag
it's-
first in the situation.
So it's Josiah's fault, is what you're saying.
Yes. The entire podcast future is running on Josiah.
I like how he said he was gonna be here for the 4th of July podcast, and out of nowhere he's not. But then again, he did give us a heads up.
Oh man, brats. And
I heard him move. Because he turned off his podcast cam.
his podcast cam.
Podcast cam. Wait,
Dude,
what's
not
his
gonna
name?
lie, those brats that Pope brought at the cookout were so good.
I indulged.
Oh yeah, how was the cookout? I bet you anything.
It was chaotic.
There was meat everywhere.
There were so many people in that house. I was just like, man, I'm not
Yeah,
a
I just
person that gets.
realized.
What?
Damn it! I was like, I just realized no one's watching the Twitch chat
Oh.
without Kirby.
We also met Punky's other half. Cool.
Ah, yeah. How was that? Is she very nice? Is she mean?
She didn't really talk much, but the vibe was there. I guess it matched.
She was very approachable, you could say.
Yeah.
Ah, so she's short.
No,
No,
not
just-
even close.
Wait, she's tall?
She's
No.
yeah.
What?
She was
Yeah.
tall.
She's about Punky's height.
What?
Same,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
same
I
height.
guess Punky and her like almost they're like the same height.
Same height? Okay. Yeah, this is my girlfriend, WNBA superstar.
He didn't even introduce me to her, so I kind of just went, "What's up?"
See, how did his
But
webcam
then
go back
again,
on now?
Punky was dying that day. He had his jalapeno poppers. And
Oh yeah.
he was dying.
Whoa!
Jesus Christ!
Stand up! Stand up! We standing. We're out here fighting this war. We're beating inflation. We're out here winning. Trump.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over ramparts we watched. Were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets
Break it. Uh-oh. I think it's too loud. It was too loud.
I'm trying to like figure out the fireworks. I don't think I can. America.
Oh god. It's breaking up again.
No.
All right, that's pretty much all I got. Hold on.
So
I don't think
are we,
Please
That's
remain
bad.
standing until the colors
we-
have left.
I gotta put it back now.
Oh, he's
Hell
wearing
yeah,
colors.
brother.
We can't stand because he's wearing colors.
stay standing until the colors have left the field.
Man's wearing a whole ass flag shirt.
All right, sit down. Marca. It's Marca.
America.
All right, you're good now.
Okay. Isaiah's still
Welcome
gonna
back, our wonderful host. Now, our $1 million, actually, should I say $100,000 question.
Bro, Punky was muted. Then he deafened. Ooh, some Punky was probably like trying to clutch up, and all he hears, ba ba ba.
Like,
He left a while ago, but once he heard the music, he probably went, "Oh God!"
but Kirby, my $100,000 question.
Yes.
All right, $100,000 per back shot. How many you taking?
None. I don't need money. I don't need money like that, fam.
I'm serious. The only one that said he would take a back shot. That's gross.
I'm
dude.
just saying, I'm breaking the economy.
I'm breaking the
I'm getting generational wealth, and I got a brand new wheelchair.
I wish I could say that shit surprised me, but I don't believe it for 1 second. You know what?
Why
I
you wanna-
also can't believe. You know what I can't believe, John.
What happened?
I can't believe you'd rate our own podcast 1 fucking star. Do you think Joe's just went after you because Joe's likes to go after you? You think Terrell
Yes.
just goes after you because Terrell likes to go after you?
Hashtag first.
No, motherfucker.
Hashtag first.
Yeah, and you know what you did? You tanked.
He's just a hater at this
You
point.
tanked our fucking ratings. Like no one's ever gonna watch us now. No one
Yeah.
says. No one
We
says.
were just
nobody's-
talking about this.
Nobody says, look at this 4.8 star podcast. I'm going to fucking go watch it. They say, look at the 5-star podcast that's here. I wonder if it's a gem or a diamond in the rough. And fucking now they won't click on us because they're like, a 2.3?
Dude, we went down that low?
Yeah, J-Bray's 1 star took us to a 2.3.
Get right here!
This is a 4.2.
Now it's a 4.2. We had to add 2 5-stars just to fucking make it up into 4s.
Yeah.
I
just
better
saying, there's
download
8 of us.
Spotify and fix this.
And
Oh my God.
I don't fucking give a shit how many people there are. Some people don't have Spotify, and some people won't fucking rate, Punky.
Punky.
Punky's
Just
no
throw him
man.
out there.
He knows. I already.
Throw him out
We
there.
had this conversation before you were here. I said Punky
Yeah,
doesn't give
before
a shit
you
to
got
rate.
here, yeah, we had a conversation.
I
I'm just
said,
saying, hashtag first. I did it.
No, there's no.
Okay.
It's out of the
hashtag
way.
first.
now
It's out of the way
no,
now.
No, fucker, go change it. Make it a 5-star
Same thing with
podcast.
the other podcast. It
You're
was all
fucking-
in great fun.
You're fucking
It
ridiculous.
is all in great fun.
Now take it. Okay, it was
No,
fun. It was
I
fun
don't know.
while
I don't
lasting.
know who the other man
Oh
is
my
though.
fuck.
I don't know who the other man is. That one, that I was the first one.
I want you to
So
know.
I don't know who decided to do that.
I have it on good authority that the second person is potentially someone in this podcast, and I will find out who it is. I will scorch the Spotify offices until I get my answer.
I like how Joe's was blasting Terrell the entire week. You did it.
Oh, bro,
You did it.
It was so
Wait,
funny.
what?
It was so funny because behind the scenes I was bitching at Joe's about it, and then Joe's went after you guys, and then suddenly Terrell got put in the mix, and then he started bitching at Terrell about it because she was getting a rise out of Terrell, and I messaged Terrell on the side, and I was like, "Yeah, I know you didn't do it. Joe's is just fucking with you at this point." I go, but try to find out who did it. I sent out two dogs to go find out who the fuck did it.
Doesn't know. I was enabled by it.
I was like, you're enabling, bro. I don't even know what that means. I don't know.
Yeah, that was a
I was
fun.
enabled by it.
That was a fun conversation where I told it to explain to me like I was 3 years old. That shit cracked me up, bro.
Literally, like 2 hours later, it's like, dude, does this thing still think I'm 3 years old?
Yeah. I asked it something and it like explained it to me like in the most basic of fucking terms, and I went, it still thinks I'm 3, doesn't it? I was like, now it's just gonna fucking remember that me as a 3-year-old. That's great.
Anytime you ask it about something, it's gonna dumb it down.
I know.
I'm not gonna lie,
tremendously.
this podcast, this episode, we're actually being more verbal than we normally are.
No, because I told everybody to get off the fucking games and let's fucking talk.
Yeah, he's
Funky.
yeah.
Let's talk.
I see you on CS:GO.
Yeah,
Yeah.
J-Ray.
Is he really
Where's
on
he on?
CS:GO?
Apex? I was on Apex. I didn't know you still play
The only
Apex.
person that's
Me?
not talking is Punky, but Punky rarely talks.
Yeah.
He
Punky
did talk
clutching up
earlier.
right now.
I was like, if you want to know where the drop off between season 1 and season 2 was, Punky started playing games at the end of season 1. Then
He did.
Then we fully lost him to the games in season 2. So much so.
Punky, I
that-
miss you.
Oh, there he is.
He's like,
Sorry,
what?
boyos. That Star Spangled Banner was extremely loud.
No, I totally understand. I watched you go from mute to deafened, and I went, ooh, he's in a clutch situation, and I'm just blasting the Star Spangled Banner in his ear. Anyway. So we're playing Fortnite
Yeah.
tonight, or what?
We're playing Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Fort
Fortnite.
Shizzle.
Okay.
Boys, I have also bought Control Freaks.
Who am I playing as?
I've been using them all week.
What time is it? That's the real question.
It is 10:50.
Let me go start my Xbox. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh,
He's gonna check to see if Fortnite is downloaded. Otherwise, we're changing games.
but yeah, I finally bought the Control Freaks off of the good old shop of the Talk Tick.
Nice. Hey, J Ray, did you watch any of the CDL today?
Yes, I was watching it very religiously today.
Oh, dude, I didn't watch it, but I listened to it, and it sounded like a very fucking fantastic day.
I was also listening to it. I saw LA Thieves first game of the day, and I'm like, "All right, boys, let's get it. Come on, don't prove me wrong."
Oh, bro, I was
Bounced right out.
I was listening to it, bro. I was listening to it, and the first game went to Vancouver, and I went, all right, no worries. I'm like, they're gonna 3-1 them anyway, whatever. Then the second game went to Vancouver, and I went, ooh, like they got a reverse sweep to stay in it. I go, there's no way the Thieves get bounced out this early, right? They had such a good season. They lost map 3, and boy, oh boy, was I fucking like, really? And then immediately they're like, up next is FaZe versus Carolina, and I go, there ain't no way FaZe and Thieves both was on the same
already?
day, right? Now, dude, here's the thing, right? In order for FaZe to hit the grand finals on Sunday, they have to win 3 series tomorrow. They have to win their first series against who do they play? Oh,
I think they're playing Ultra. They're
no,
playing Ultra.
they play Miami.
Wait, what? I thought they played Ultra.
No, Ultra.
No, I know it's Surge that plays, or not Surge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
Surge.
Yeah, you got it right, Surge. It would have been Thieves.
Oh, should have won that either.
Yeah, as soon as Surge won their game, they're like, they'll play the loser of Optic
That's right,
versus Ultra, and I go, all right, I feel a little bit more comfortable knowing that we're not playing FaZe in the losers bracket. So
Yeah, like Boston and Optic playing lights out for champs.
Bro, I was laughing so hard because they're like, they showed the bracket at the end of the stream and they're like, who the fuck had this? The 7 and 8 seed are in the winners bracket final, and I go, oh, that's kind of funny. The number 1 and number 2 didn't even make it out of day 1. 3 and 4 was like, fucking forget it. 5 and 6, nope. 7 and 8, the last 2 seeds to make champs. Both didn't even make champs. Both were fighting for a spot in champs.
Dude, imagine if they left 12 teams in there and they just let them all fight it out. It would make it so crazy.
I think
Especially because stuff like this could happen.
I think the CDL cooked by giving a month off before champs. And let me tell you why. It was a month of just guys going like ham in the paint, literally off stream, not playing matches or anything. It's just you scrim, you scrim, you scrim. You practice as a team, and now you're in it. You're going after it. Now, Optic versus FaZe looked a little shaky, bro. I was a little worried, but obviously Hook stepped up to the plate, and he played lights out. They played Ultra today, dude. They look fucking good. Like,
oh yeah, like standing up. Shotzi standing up. First match. You're dog water.
Oh, bro.
Oh God. All right. Yeah, we're doing this.
I sat there before the match, and I went, well, the last 2 times we played them, we beat them, and I'm sure they're gonna fucking want to embarrass us on the main stage. I'm like, well, at least we beat FaZe. I'm like, I'm cool with beating just FaZe. And then we like went up 2-0 on them, and I go, there's a real shot that we could fucking go to winners final. And then we did, and now I'm like, all right, and we're playing Boston. I'm like, okay, all right. So the only way we'd meet FaZe is either in grand final or elimination final.
Or Surge and Ultra both, again, playing lights out.
No, that's what I'm saying. We either play FaZe for champs, which would be fucking insane, Optic versus FaZe champs, like winner take all, or we would play FaZe in the elimination final, and the winner would go play Boston in the final. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, Optic has the potential to play 1 game tomorrow. If they lose, they play a second at the end of the day. Atlanta plays 1st, 4th, and 5th if they win all those games, just to hit grand finals. And then they have to play a best of 9 tomorrow?
Just like they said,
Sunday?
No team that has lost first round has made it to the finals.
Yeah, dude. And
FaZe could do it. They could do it.
No,
but
dude.
They're gonna get fatigued.
This is the path they're gonna have to go through. They play Miami to start. If they win, they're most likely gonna play Toronto Ultra, another really solid team, right? And then they're either gonna play a losing Optic, who beat them in round 1, or an on fire Boston Breach, who may or may not be like fresh off the Optic loss. You know what I mean? Like who just knocked out Thieves, or who just knocked down the Thieves, and then beat a red hot Miami team. Like Boston is no joke. They have to beat 3 solid teams. There is not a single game that is going to be a cakewalk for them tomorrow.
I still can't believe Thieves got bounced out like that.
Oh, dude, that was so funny. They're like the number 1 seed.
The
number 1 seed is gone from champs, and I go, damn, that entire season for what? Nothing.
Like they were just played lights out, and they like every team that played them, like Ultra took it to their maps, like where they were 6-0 in red card, and they were 6-0 against Boston in general, and they just took it to them that month. Like you said, they cooked the whole month.
Listen, dude, here's what's insane, okay? If Optic wins their match against Breach tomorrow, they're in grand finals no matter what. Then you look at the remaining teams, and you're like, Vancouver, Toronto, FaZe, Miami, Boston. Like, those are the last 6 teams, bro. You're playing one of those 5 in the grand finals. And I don't want it to be FaZe, but it'd be a good storybook ending to the season if it was FaZe. The big question is...
not just knocking them out once, but twice.
Well, yeah. Well, they've had our number all season, bro. All season.
Yeah, 7-1, I think is what they said.
And I was listening. Oh, dude, I was listening to the fucking the not comms, but the casters after the Thieves game. They're like the Thieves are 5 or 6-0 against Surge this season. They haven't lost to Surge once. They played a hard point that they are 10-0 on and lost in champs against a team that you have beaten all season long. It makes you think about the fucking New England Patriots and their undefeated season when they were perfect all the way up to the Super Bowl, and then they choked it right at the end.
They did choke it right at the end.
Welcome back to the conversation, I say. Anyway,
Yep.
next week we'll be able to tell you guys what actually happened because COD Champs will be finished by then. But for those of you who are in speculation, you'll just have to wait and watch tomorrow.
Yep.
But this is our 4th of July episode in case you were confused why the Star Spangled Banner started playing in the middle of it. But this will come out on the 6th of July, I think, like 2 days after.
Nah, put it for the 4th.
I can't put it for the 4th. Also, friendly reminder, next week we are recording on Thursday, not Friday, because Friday's the 4th of July. And people have plans and are going out of town, so we'll be recording on Thursday. So if you want to catch us live recording, you can go Thursday at 10 p.m. Mountain Time. Go to twitch.tv/thebsbrospod. You can find us streaming there. I don't know who you'll see there because it's kind of a weird like move one day forward thing. I don't know if Ray, are you going to be there next week?
Yeah, we'll be.
Okay, Terrell.
Yeah, probably.
Punky?
Yeah.
Isaiah?
Yep.
All right, so it sounds like majority of this crew will be there. I think we'll have a Joe's back. Josh is an iffy, and Bob is. I think Bob died to go play a video game or something. But other than that, we've hit the end of our episode. So really appreciate anyone who stuck around and was chatting in the chat. I'm sorry I missed it for a little bit. I had to go take care of some fatherly duties. It's been a very busy day for me. I'll tell you about that story next week. But final words, starting with Chabunky. All right, final words, Terrell.
Fortnite's not downloaded, but hey.
What is your Fortnite at?
Close to 50?
Okay, so Minecraft it is.
Is it?
We can't play Fortnite without Terrell.
Yeah, you guys can.
Is it downloaded or not, Terrell?
My Fortnite is not downloaded.
Officially?
It's at, I think it, last I saw was at 48%.
Yeah, but did your internet fix itself or no? All right, final words, J Ray.
You know what? For my final words, I'll be honest. I came here late, so I didn't come prepared.
Oh,
Good
crazy.
night, everybody.
Anyway, final words, Isaiah.
Yo, just know, you can always come back from a lousy beginning.
All right, I don't know what the fuck that was, but anyway,
Dude.
go on our YouTube and Spotify this week. Check out.
Weird advice.
Okay. Go to our YouTube and Spotify this week and check out our latest episode that's going up. We recorded that last week. This episode will go up next Sunday. Very excited to celebrate the 4th of July. I hope you all have a very safe and happy holidays. We want you all to be as safe as possible and come back with all your fingers and toes. Next week, hopefully, we'll have something more fun for you. And we'll hopefully all be grilling into J-Ray a little bit more. Also, say goodbye to J-Ray. This is his last episode. He will not be on the podcast anymore. We are kicking him out. after he rated the podcast a 1 star. Thoughts, Jerry?
Check first. You can't take that away from me.
anyway, catch us next week. Thank you for joining us for this episode of the BS Bros podcast. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.